Hello, everyone. As the crisis in Ukraine continues to develop, good news being that there may soon be peace negotiations to halt the conflict. Bad news being that NATO may be sending tons of weapons. Let's pause for a moment and see if we can draw any lessons from the history which produced this crisis. The Russian Revolution led to a ghastly civil war. And the instrument which ended that civil war was known as the Treaty of Union, which created the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. This was the brainchild of Lenin, who sought a policy that was known in Korenizatsiya, that is, to restore land and sovereignty to those from whom they had been stolen by the Russian Empire. This policy was opposed by Stalin, who wanted to continue a centralized RSFSR. Lenin won the day. So the USSR came into being as a plurinational state with republics equal to Russia. Stalin didn't like that. And so what he did as Commissar of Nationalities, bolstered by his being the General Secretary of the Communist Party, was to set the boundaries of those republics so that they included millions of Russians. Okay, this is why there are so many Russian speakers in Ukraine, in Donbass, as well as in Moldova, in Transnistria. This is why there is a Russian enclave in Kaliningrad, which was Königsberg, because you see, not content with just gerrymandering, Stalin would actually deport whole populations from place to place to bolster his defeat of Lenin's Korenizatsiya. This is what happened to the Crimean Tatars. They were deported to the Tatar Republic, way far away, and replaced not with Ukrainians, but with Russians. When Eastern Prussia was seized from Germany and awarded partially to Poland, where it sits to this day, the other part wasn't awarded to the Lithuanian SSR, which bordered it. It was awarded to the Russian Federation, where it remains today. So all of these crises that you see, not just between Russians and non-Russians, but between Armenians and Azeris and all of these, resulted from Stalin's deliberate sabotage of Korenizatsiya. Well, those of us who seek a plurinational California seek to do what Lenin tried to do in restoring land and sovereignty to our own indigenous peoples. This is a cautionary tale for us, because what we don't want is a bunch of non-indigenous citizens of indigenous nations. Okay, that's what happened to the Soviet Union. You had millions of non-indigenous, principally Russian, citizens of indigenous nations. We don't want to do that. So as we work with our indigenous nations to establish a plurinational California, we've got to keep what happened in the Soviet Union in mind as an example of what not to do. So some good may have come out of this that we can apply in our independence movement. Viva Gran California Libre, workers of the world unite.